So the new Star Wars Rey movie, does it have a script? Maybe. Are they waiting for someone? Do they even have a writer? Is it delayed? Is it not delayed? Are shills trying to scramble and save Disney? Who the hell knows? But we're going to take a look at some reports that have come out across, I don't know, what, the last 12 hours? It's been an absolute S show. It really has. There's been so many reports, left, right and centre. Definitely looks like Lucasfilm was scrambling to try to save some of the PR of this film. I don't necessarily believe that's ever going to work because this was dead on arrival before it was even announced. No one wants this. But it's fascinating stuff. This is just all over the place. This whole story about this Rey movie is all over the place. So I thought we'd take a look at it today. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Let's take a look, right? It delayed indefinitely. Right? Is it delayed? Well, we had this report initially, which came out and basically said World of Real website claimed Disney has decided to delay the Star Wars movie indefinitely. The site's sources isn't confident new Jedi Order will happen anytime soon, and yet again, it seemingly boils down to creative differences between Lucasfilm and the writer. The writer is Stephen S. DeKnight. So apparently Knight did deliver a draft only to receive so many notes that he'd essentially be forced to start from scratch. And they say this: to make matters worse, there is the possibility that Knight might not be staying on board the project. His frustrations have grown. He's put Star Wars on the back burner and is now focused on the screenplay for his Peaky Blinders movie, which is supposed to go into production in the fall. And there was some initial reports that he had never handed in a draft, actually. When all of this sort of, I don't know, started to sort of come to fruition, people were like, no, he's not. He was just a placeholder name. He's not even actually working on it, was the initial rumour. Now he's so weary of KK's nonsense. Now he might just bugger off anyway to something which will probably make more money. I mean, a Peaky Blinders movie, that would... Yeah, it's going to make more money than... Isn't that weird? Doesn't that sound weird? A Peaky Blinders movie is going to make more money than Star Wars. I think it probably will. I think there's a large amount of truth in that. So anyway, that all happened. And then IO9 came out. And was like, look, a source at the company told IO9 that the report is inaccurate. And actually, Knight continues to write and be a part of the process. In fact... And this doesn't bode well. The company's waiting on his latest draft as you read this. Did you announce a movie where you didn't even have a script again? What are you doing, Star Wars? What are you doing, Lucasfilm? So there was that. And then there's more stuff. Jeez. Honestly, I was really sad yesterday because She-Hulk was effectively cancelled. Season 2 was cancelled, although now they're coming out and being like, well, you know, we're reevaluating. It's fucking cancelled. I was really sad because I was like, you know, doing another whole show, all the news on the lead up. I might be able to buy another car with that money, right? I like retro JDM cars, so they're not that much. And now look. I've got Rey Jedi nonsense to talk about. I might get that another car. I might get it yet. This is just it's just all over the place. Star Wars Rey, new Jedi Order movie, reportedly still on track, and we may know when it will hit theatres. What? So there's been loads of rumours. Is it done? Delayed indefinitely? No, it's not. It's going forward. A bunch of people have reached out to Lucasfilm, who has confirmed that the untitled film is very much on track, with Stephen Knight still on board as writer, despite claims of the Peaky Blinders creator encountering some creative differences over his story ideas. Which, you know what? It's not exactly a stretch, is it? Lucasfilm has probably the worst track record for creative differences. So, of course, the studio could simply be downplaying these reports, and there's loads of turmoil behind the scenes, but it seems that there's a chance a release date has already been set. So someone tweeted to Jeff Snyder, "Can you comment?" Which is, you know, I feel the conflict in you, blah, 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 blah. My comment is, trust me when it comes to Star Wars. And that's about it. See you in December 2026. Okay. So, he's trying to say that this movie will get released in December of 2026. Now, that might only be what they want to do. If there is issues behind the scenes, and the writer is getting annoyed with stuff, which happens very often with Star Wars, will they hit that 2026 release date? No. But it's just all over the place. So he doesn't specify which project he's talking about, but on the Hot Mic podcast, he strongly hinted that he was indeed referencing the new Jedi Order. I mean, you would just come out and say it, for God's sake. You wouldn't just hint, you'd be like, yeah, no, it's coming out 2026. Kathleen Kennedy revealed, yeah, I mean, This is the thing, last year, Kathleen Kennedy revealed that work on the movie's further along than we realised. But she was lying. Because Daisy Ridley's already admitted that she's not read a script. She knows story. She doesn't know script. And she knows that she just got asked at the last minute. She admitted to this recently. She got asked at the last minute to be a part of this film. Agreed. Had to keep it a secret. We'd been working on that film for a few years. Then where's the fucking script? You idiot. How have you worked on a film for a few years and yet you still don't have a script? You're a moron if you expect anyone to believe that. So we've got to get to a point now where we've got a wonderful writer in Stephen Knight. Yeah, you had a previous writer, you know, in Damon Lindelof. And we're probably going to see a script in the next month. So you've been working on it for a few years and you haven't even seen a script. You are the epitome of dog shit in Hollywood. Seriously. Oh, mate. Anyway, there you go. This is just all over the place and loads of sites just rinsing them. Lucasfilm fires back with shill websites. Again, IO9 talking about it. And World of Real. So the rumour's not true. Even Gizmodo chimed in on it. What are they doing? Well, that's not true. According to Lucasfilm, a source at the company told IO9 the report is inaccurate and Knight continues to write and be a part of the process. In fact, the company's waiting on his latest draft as you read this. Jesus. I mean, it's literally full shill mode. Blames the fans for the rumours. I mean, what do you mean? How are you blaming fans? God, what a pile of drivel. Anyway, there you go. This is the latest round of Star Wars nonsense that should hopefully allow me to buy a mid-70s Toyota Celica. Probably not, but anyway. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. And I would say as well, please do consider supporting the channel further via Patreon or memberships on the channel. And there's also a link to Streamlabs if you just want to chuck in a tip and also ask a question before the podcast on Thursday. So anyway, cheers guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.